Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Mercedes and this is The Frugal Life with Mercedes. Today I am really excited. I've been wanting to do this video for a really long time and here it is. Today we are going to make homemade vanilla extract. Now we talk about inflation, we talk about ways to cut costs, but something that I like to do is make homemade vanilla extract, especially if you are a baker, if you use a lot of that in your baking. Vanilla extract is very expensive, but a way to help combat that is to make your own. It really ends up being cheaper over the long run. It can be a little bit of an investment to begin with, but you can use this vanilla extract for many years to come. You can also put it in little bottles. They've got little bottles on Amazon or at Walmart or different stores, and you can give them out as gifts. And it's something that's really nice. The best thing is it's super easy. Anybody can do it. So today we went to the liquor store and we got this big bottle of vodka. So what you need is vodka, rum, bourbon, or brandy, whatever your preference is. You want to make sure the alcohol is at least 80 proof. You do not want any flavoring or no flavor, no additives. You just want plain alcohol. So this bottle was actually $26, which can be a little bit pricey, but it's got a handle and it's got this really nice top on it. This is not sponsored. You guys know I don't have any sponsored videos, but I told Brandon that my requirements were I wanted a glass bottle and I wanted a big one because I wanted to make a large amount of it. So $26 for this. However, you guys could totally go and get a cheap bottle of, Smirnoff or I think Aristocrat or Aristocrat. I think that's what it is. I'm not much of a drinker. I can't tell you the last time I was in a liquor store. But if you get one in a plastic bottle, my suggestion would be to transfer it into your own glass bottle. You want something with a good lid, but you could totally reuse a vanilla extract bottle that you already have, or maybe something with a screw top. That would be a really good idea. And that's just because that item is going to be sitting for a really long time. So that was just a personal preference for the glass bottle. But when Brandon showed me this one with this really cool top, I thought that was nice. And apparently this brand, this 360, they are a more eco-friendly alcohol brand. I'd never even heard of them before, but there's these the world map on here. I don't know, I thought it was super cute. But anyway, this particular is not necessary. You don't have to get that. And just to show you guys for an example, I got this Aristocrat rum, and I want to say this was like $7. This is also in a glass bottle. So I got this, and I'm going to put it up in the cupboard, and I will save it for next time that I make vanilla extract. But anyway, I just wanted to show you there are lots of options. You could, again, get a smaller bottle and transfer it into a glass bottle, but it's whatever you guys want to do. This can be as expensive or as cheap as you want it. So the vodka that I got was $26, and then we went on Amazon and we got these vanilla beans. This is 10 grade A Madagascar vanilla beans, and I want to say this was about $10. But we went to a local grocery store, and I think we also went to Walmart, and they had one or two vanilla beans, and they were obscenely priced. So we got these off Amazon. And something else, I have some notes. So grade A or grade B vanilla beans is okay. Grade B is specific for extract, but you can totally use grade A. It works out just fine. And we already went over, you want at least 80 proof. Vodka, rum, brandy, or bourbon can be used. No flavoring, guys, none at all. And let's see. Oh, this is some pure vanilla that I got at my local Martin's, which is similar to a Giant Eagle. I want to say I paid $4 or $5 for this, and this is 1 ounce of pure vanilla extract. So with my vanilla beans and my vodka, it's $36. I looked online and McCormick Pure Vanilla Extract, a 4-ounce bottle is selling for $10.50. If you do a lot of baking, that's probably not going to last you that long. But this is going to get you about 59, 60 ounces, if my conversions are right, which in today's economy, in today's world, it would cost you $155 to get the same amount that I'm going to get for my 36. And then, as I've talked about before with inflation and with prices just going up, I'm going to have this and I'm not going to have to worry about that for a long time. And for somebody that doesn't do a lot of baking or doesn't buy this kind of item, that might not seem that important. But these are small little luxuries that I really like to have on hand. So it's a great savings. Now, you guys know, if you've been with me for a long time, I don't do measurements for the most part. I don't do, proper conversions or anything like that. But for those of you that it is important, I want to let you know, you want to use 6 vanilla beans per 8 ounces of alcohol. 6 vanilla beans for every 8 ounces. Now, this, again, is about 59.175 or whatever ounces. And I am going to use the 10 beans. The reason that I'm doing that is because I've done this before where I didn't do proper conversions. I just used the 10 beans in a big thing and it turned out perfect. Just saying. But if you guys are really concerned about doing proper measurements, it would be 6 beans per 8 ounce. So all you have to do is open this up. I just wanted to make sure to get all the logistics out because I know that, I do not mind answering your guys' questions. You know that. But then I'm like, oh, I don't know that my video was informative enough. But then I don't want to add a bunch of extra stuff. But that is what I wanted to say to you guys. So let me just go ahead and get this opened up. Okay. So what we're going to do is we've got our vanilla beans. Good thing I didn't have them opened up all the way. So we got our vanilla beans and we're going to open the package. And the vanilla beans did not touch the ground. It was the package. We're good. Oh, that smells so good. So you're going to want to take a vanilla bean. And I know you guys can't really see it because it's on the cutting board. But you're just going to kind of want to slice it a little bit. You don't need to tear it to bits. I've also seen people just put the whole vanilla bean in there, and that's perfectly acceptable. But as you can see, I just kind of opened it up a little bit, and you're just going to want to plop it in. Okay, and so I'm just going to do that to all the vanilla beans. Now the big question is, how long do I need to let this sit for? The answer is as short as 8 weeks. So if you go and do this today, in 8 weeks time, you are going to have vanilla extract. And it tastes just fine. You can bake with it. But for optimal, you are going to want this jar to sit for 6 to 12 months. So it just depends on how strong you want your vanilla extract. Like I said, I've got this little bottle, and I haven't even opened it yet. So I'm going to go through this one first. So it depends if you already have some for when you want to let it sit. I'm just going to let this sit probably until, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it's looking. But I am going to just put it in one of the cupboards in a cool, dark place. It also is suggested that, so you want to put it in a cool, dark place once it's made, and it's suggested that you occasionally shake it up. Some people, online, some people said, every couple of weeks. Other people said they didn't shake it at all, and it turned out just fine. So you're just going to have to play around with it. See, just kind of split it. Some people also really just take the knife and really get the extract out. But because I'm planning on letting this one sit, I'm not too concerned with that. So, you know, you guys can always look up to see how other people do it. And something else I wanted to share, which I think is super, super cool about this. Okay, let me put this last bean in. Oh, it smells so good. Let me put the last bean in. So, let me just rinse my hands. I'll get the lid on and I'll tell you guys what I think is really cool about this. Okay, we're gonna close that up. Okay, so there are the beans. Okay, now you guys can see that the fill line is right, it's way up there and the beans are way down here. So when you make your own homemade vanilla extract, let's say you have this for however long and you're using it, you know, on a regular basis, or you give some away as gifts, and you start to get down here and the beans are starting to, the vodka or whatever alcohol you're using, the level is so far down that the beans are starting to emerge from the alcohol. Guess what you can do? You can add more vodka to the bottle, or more rum or bourbon or brandy or whatever it is that you used, and those vanilla beans can keep being reused. Now, how long they can be reused for, I don't really know. I haven't gotten to that point yet, but I know for a fact that as long as you keep the vanilla beans submerged and they don't become dry, they stay liquid, like in the liquid, you can reuse them. So once this bottle gets, you know, down here, I can go buy another bottle of vodka, add it in, and let it sit, you know, for, I'm not really sure how long I would let it sit. I would guess probably the 8 weeks, because the other stuff has been in there for years or months or however long. So that's just something that I think is really, really cool about this. Is my understanding is you can pretty much use these indefinitely until they don't really smell like vanilla anymore, till you get all of that out of there. So yeah, so that is how you make vanilla extract. I've been really excited to do this video. I've been waiting to do this video with you guys, and I hope that you guys enjoyed and got something out of it. Please consider subscribing to my channel. If you did not know, I have an Instagram, The Frugal Life of Mercedes. Until next time, guys, bye.